Whenever you go to a restaurant, there's normally a thing called the special. These special normally are deals that generally normally give you something more than you ever wanted. Now, if you could really think about it, those special are very saving. They save a lot of money, and in fact, they could even save you money to go on trips if you really are good at it, or in today's world, gas. But as stubborn people, we normally get what's on the menu and spend that extra maybe $10, $20 just to get exactly what we want. There's a movie that I watch normally a lot, and it's called The Encounter. It's about these 5 people who meet Jesus in a restaurant. Sound weird, but just go along with it. At first, no one knew who this man was. So he offered them a menu, and he let them pick whatever they want, and he'll make it. But before they make a decision, he offered them a special. And in this special, he would make them their favorite food. And he would know exactly what it was. He knew how to make it its best. And the greater part of it was, all they had to do was ask, and it would be free. Some took it, but others didn't. And the more time I see this, the more that I realize how much this is our own lives. Think about it. God gave us this life, and we have so many choices how we want to live this life and how we want to rule this land. Yet, if we just simply go to the Creator and read Him, go in deeper and just listen, He has a plan already set for us. And say, if we trust Him, go along with Him, then everything else will be fine. But God gave us this choice. He didn't force it upon us. And it's this very thing that is in the beginning of life. Because see, in Adam and Eve back in Genesis, when God gave them everything they ever needed, He gave them how they could rule the land, gave them the right to name the animal, live together in peace, and they could do whatever they want, but not eat from the tree of knowledge, of the only command He ever gave. And in this tree of knowledge, it was basically saying that we knew what was best, and God didn't have no authority in that decision. And we could see what happened. Because of that decision, we live in a world that is chaotic and just leads to death. And even the Bible tells us that in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12, that there is a path before each person that seemed right, but it ended in death. Meaning, we can choose a life we want to make and how we want to make it, but eventually it will lead to death when it's not under God's authority. We always think that if we just simply do what we want, that sooner or later in life that it would just work out. It's like a cloud. It's like we try to form it, we try to shape it in a way that works for us, that we can feel proud of. But like I said, it is like smoke. And sooner or later, vaporize. We have a choice that will make us how we want to be men and women, how we want to chase that American dream, that how we see fit. But we fail to see that God had made something better for us. Let's go back to Adam and Eve, and we can see that the snake appeared. Whether the snake was Satan or not, or even animal could speak, we don't know. But we know this snake acted like so much like Satan does today. Because he asked this one simple question to Eve when she was alone. Did God really say not to eat this? The tree of knowledge? Did he really say that? He's already tried to put doubt in God's plan. And that's what he does with us. He tried to put this question, did God really say not to do this? Did God really say to do this? Does God really mean this? He put us doubt that we don't know who God is, that God is this mysterious thing. Rather, He is. It's plain today what He asks us to do. And that He knows what stands forever. And in Psalm 33, verse 9 and 11, it says, because when He spoke, it happened. When He commanded, there it was. The Lord overruled what the nation planned. He frustrates what the people intend to do. But the Lord plans stand forever. What he intends to do will last for one generation or two. We're so focused on what's on this menu because we have so many choices, and God allowed this to happen. But his special always stands there. It's never changed. It never will. And it's stand there for over 2,000 years. And it simply is to trust him, let him speak over you, and believe what he does. Because he is the master of this life, the creator. So now we have these two choices. We have a menu and a special. One is the menu. This menu gives us so many choices that even if we don't like, we can come back to the menu. We can pick something else and form this new life. But the payment is your life. This payment is a token. How much time are you going to put in? How much time are you willing to commit? We waste so much of our life of trying to give this control that doesn't exist. Because everything comes with a price. And when you try to get control, it seems every time you get close, it vanishes. On the other hand, we have a special. In this special is the Creator come along. Give you this food. And it's masterpiece. It's wonderful. It's whatever you wanted for your life. And he tells you exactly how it's made. He tells you how to do it. That you got to be very careful. This special is allowing the Creator to come along, fix it, change it. And he does it all for free. Because he loves you so much that he cares for you, that he was willing to do. And I end with this in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. Because I believe this is what God is saying to us. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Hey guys, thanks for watching that video, and thank you for the Edify for doing the background music. We're very glad that he got to do this with us. And go check him out on Spotify. We'll have a link down in the description. Thanks again, guys. I'm glad to be back. Can't wait to start more. God bless.